Today's practice is a slow flow, so we'll flow through movement and breath gently to stretch out the body and quieten the mind. This is perfect if you're feeling tired or low energy but still want to move, to calm an anxious mind, or to wind down at the end of the day. Welcome to Yoga Life Izzy. My name is Izzy. When you're ready, let's practice. We will start down on our backs, so make your way down to the mat slowly and gently. And when you get there, start to draw the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to fall out wide, coming to Supta Baddha Konasana. And we'll just place the hands on the belly, close down the eyes, and start to take a deep breath in. And then slow exhale out. Again, a deep breath to fill the body. And slow release. Allow yourself to land here. Feel the weight of your body, the contact with the surface beneath you, the back of the head, shoulders, the back body, the hips, the feet. And take a moment to check in with how you're feeling in this moment. Perhaps you're tired after a long day. Maybe the mind's feeling a little busy or anxious. Maybe there's some sensations present in the body. Just noticing, observing. And then beginning to notice how the breath is moving through the body. How the hands lift as the belly fills on the inhale, and the hands fall as the belly softens on the exhale. Starting to pay special attention to that moment when the inhale becomes the exhale, and the exhale becomes the inhale. Removing the separation, so there's no beginning, no end, just one continuous flow, like a beautiful, gentle river. We do not need to force or swim upstream. We can just allow the flow to carry us where we need to go. Just continuing to follow that flowing river of breath for 5 more deep breaths here. And we'll begin to remove the hands from the belly, placing them down by the sides of the body. Starting to draw the knees together and heel toe the soles of the feet out to the edges of the mat. And on an inhale, allow the knees to fall over to the right. Exhale, draw the knees back to center. Inhale, allow the knees to fall to the left. Exhale, draw the knees back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. One more time. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale left. Exhale center. And start to draw both knees in towards the chest. Squeeze the hands round the shins. Maybe wiggle the toes or the ankles. Then interlace the fingers around the right knee. Extend the left leg. And take a breath to squeeze that right knee in towards the chest. And placing the right hand on the kneecap, left hand down onto the left hip crease. Start to draw the right knee out towards the right hand side. Again, take a nice flowing breath here. And then draw the knee back to center. Switch hands. So the left hand now pulls the knee across into our reclined twist. Open out through the right arm and take a nice deep breath in this twist. Then start to draw the right knee back to center. Now interlacing the fingers behind the right thigh, start to kick the right heel up towards the sky. The knee might stay generously bent, but we're working to draw that heel upwards. As we inhale, draw the toes towards the face, and then exhale, point the toes. Inhale, toes to face, exhale, point. Inhale, toes to face, exhale, point. Inhale, once more, toes to face, and then exhale, start to bend the knee. And then we'll switch. So start to interlace the hands around the left knee now. Extend the right leg long. Take a breath to squeeze that left knee into the chest. And then using the left hand to draw that left knee out. Right hand comes to the right hip crease. Take a breath here. And then coming back through center. Switch hands. Right hand draws the left knee across the body. We come into our twist. Left arm out wide. Take a breath. And start to draw that left knee back to center. Now interlacing the hands to the back of the left thigh and kick that left heel up towards the sky. Again, knee can be bent generously here. We'll inhale to draw the toes to the face. Exhale to point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex, and then exhale, gently release the leg. We'll once again draw both knees into the chest, and then draw the palms to the back of the thighs, and we'll rock and roll up and down the spine. You can take this a couple of times if that feels good, maybe flowing with the breath once more. And when you're ready, come through cross-legged and find your way to tabletop position. We'll take a slightly wider stance here, so drawing the knees a bit wider than hip distance. Walk the hands forward. And then we'll take our cat-cow in a circle. So inhaling to open the chest, the belly, scoop forwards, and exhale round through in a circle. Once again, removing that space between the inhale and the exhale to allow the movement and the breath to become one continuous flow. When you're ready, taking your circle, your flow in the opposite direction. Perhaps close the eyes and just allow yourself to move here. Start to come back to center now, aligning knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. And then we'll lift the right knee and draw that right foot forwards in between the hands, coming to a low lunge. Rising up and interlacing the palms on top of the right thigh. Allow yourself a moment to ease into this lunge. And then on an inhale, sweeping the left arm out to the side and over the top of the head. Finding some space in the left side waist. On an exhale, place the left hand down outside the left edge of the mat. Draw the right foot to the opposite side. Inhale, right fingertips overhead. And exhale, windmill yourself up, T shape in the arms. Inhale, draw both fingertips to the sky. And exhale, dive forward, tabletop with the right leg extended. Inhale, start to drop the belly. Exhale, around the spine. Inhale, open the front body. Exhale, round, one more breath cycle, in and out. And then come back to neutral and draw the right knee back in tabletop position. And we'll take that flow on the other side. So stepping the left foot forward between the hands. Interlace the palms on the left thigh. Take a moment to sink into your low lunge. And then inhaling to sweep the right fingertips out to the side, up and overhead, big space in the right side waist. Exhale, drawing that right hand down outside of the mat, left sole of the foot opposite side. Inhale, left fingertips overhead. And exhale, windmilling all the way up into a T shape. Inhale, draw both fingertips to the sky. Exhale, dive forward to your tabletop variation. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Flowing breath for one more cycle, in and out. And then draw the left knee back. Tabletop position. Walk the hands out, tuck the toes under, peel the hips up, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths to bend one knee and the other. And coming to stillness here. On an inhale, we'll start to lift the heels, bend the knees, press the belly towards the thighs. As you exhale, straighten the legs and draw the heels down to the earth. Again, inhale, bend the knees, belly to thighs. Exhale, straighten the legs, really emphasizing that opening in the heart and chest. As you inhale and exhale, 2 more cycles. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Find a flow. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Beautiful. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Find your forward fold at the back of the mat. On an inhale, start to draw both fingertips up towards the sky. Big stretch. And exhale, dive right back down, forward fold. Again, inhale, root to rise, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, reach up, finding your flow in breath and movement. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach, expand. Exhale, release. Walk the hands back out. Find your downward facing dog. And then drop both knees out wide, toes to touch. And start to sink yourself down to extended child's pose, forehead on the mat. Become aware again of the breath moving, flowing through the body. Even when we're in stillness, we have this continuous flow of life that we can't force or push against. We just need to allow, surrender to the rhythm and the flow. Start to lift the head and tuck the right arm underneath the left. Come to lie on the right cheek. Thread the needle and we'll take 3 deep breaths here. And gently switching, extending the right arm out, drawing the left arm underneath the right. 3 deep breaths on the other side. And then unraveling yourself and starting to walk both hands back in as you lift yourself up to a kneeling position. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can come to any other seat. And once again, just like at the beginning of our practice, we'll draw both hands to the belly, close down the eyes, and reconnect to that flow, that feeling of expansion and softening, of receiving and letting go. Allow yourself a few last moments here in complete presence with this sensation of flow in the body. Start to draw both palms together. Lift the thumbs up to the forehead. Take a moment to whisper some gratitude to yourself, your body, your practice, the flow of life. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was an honor to guide you. If you enjoyed this, share it with someone you love, or check out the other free classes on my channel, and I'll see you next time.